Freeman, how you doing? All right, I've got your work up here, but I want to bring this up right here because I noticed that in your work, and I'm over here right here in the week one project one poster begin page, right over here in part one research, the last sentence of that paragraph indicates that you need to define and state your target audience. And then over here we've got all these other things that you need to consider when you submit. But the problem is I didn't see your target audience defined in your writing or in the work itself. You did describe the work, that's fantastic, but it's really important to define the target audience because that way we can ascertain the degree of success in the poster itself. The best way to determine that is this: is that you're not going to communicate the poster is not going to communicate to a group of seventh graders the way it's going to communicate to a group of adult female scientists, let's say. Okay, or for that matter, you're going to communicate differently to a group of seventh graders than you are to a group of college seniors. So it's really, really important. Always define your target audience to a very, very high degree. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the sketches. So your ideas and your concepts are great, but I just don't see the level of challenge here that I would like to see. So in other words, here you've got some type, right? And then you've got some stars, which presumably that would be one star that would be copied several times. You've got what appears to be a silhouette and then two pillars. Now the silhouette, I'm not real sure. If you were intending on illustrating Bernie's face, that's fantastic, but that's not indicated here. All we have here is a silhouette. So the one of two things. Number one is either the sketch is incomplete or the concept is incomplete because we're not, looking at this, my big question is this a silhouette or is this a sketch? A rendered illustration of Bernie. Do you see what I'm saying? The way it is as a sketch, I just don't see the challenge here that we would be looking for. And the same thing can be said for the second and the third examples. This is purely typographic. Okay, so there's no illustrative work here. And now using Illustrator and developing typography and typographic techniques is critically important in Illustrator. However, this is a class in illustration, so it should be, presumably we're going to include illustration to a very high degree in all of our assignments. So keep that in mind. So again, I think the first two are out, and I think the third one falls in that same thing. I think this is not going to provide the level of challenge that we're looking for because it's just a series of shapes with some type. Okay. One further thing in your sketches, you always want to indicate. It looks like you're indicating your intent for your typography here. That's definitely a serif. That's definitely a sans serif. But don't be afraid to leave notes. What is your intention for your typography, etc. Sans serif, serif, and why. You see what I'm saying? Okay, at this point, now this is where I'm at now. I would go ahead and say to reevaluate your sketches. Matter of fact, I would go ahead and say resketch, get some ideas, sketch these and try to come up with a concept that's going to provide a high level of engagement and challenge for you. Okay, and then I would like to see you resubmit some ideas for your new sketches by Sunday, by the end of the week, as we see. Where can I show you this? If we go right over here to the class, we can see that week one, here's our critique right here, but project one, poster one, begin stage isn't due till Sunday. So I would like to see you get full points on this by addressing the comments that I just presented. Specifically, a little more challenging here. This one this is illustrative, not typographic. And then same thing, just a little more challenging. So I'd like to see you come up with 3 different concepts and 3 different sketches, if you care to. If you want to go ahead and follow this really simple example, that's up to you. Okay, but I will be looking for some challenging techniques to be displayed in this assignment. Okay, so again, my suggestion, you don't have to do this, but my suggestion is to compile 3 different sketches with a little bit more compelling and challenging techniques involved. Okay, at this point, the most important thing right now, where did you go? There you are, Freeman. The most important thing right now is that you get with me if you have any questions at all. My door is open and you will not be waiting for me for a response. I'm pretty immediate, sometimes within a matter of hours. I'm in every day, Freeman, so you won't be waiting for me for a response. So any questions, comments, concerns, or if I can provide any clarifications whatsoever, please let me know, and I'll be glad to do so. All right, great. Thank you very much, Freeman.